welcome to CakePic. My name is Sarah, and I have my friend Abby here, and we are making Abby's 11th birthday cake, and she has chosen a mermaid theme. So we are going to do one part of the cake right now, and that is a gelatin bubble. So both of us have never done that before, so this is going to be something new. But I'm going to kind of go over what ingredients that we're going to use. We're going to need vegetable shortening, 3/4 cup of water, scissors, whisks, microsafe bowl, gelatin, luster dust, and she's chosen 3 different colors, aqua, purple, and pink, a paintbrush, measuring spoons, and some balloons, and a wire rack to let them dry. They do take about 24 hours, so this is our first step to our cake, so it has time to dry, right? Okay, so the first thing we need is we need to make up our gelatin, which solidifies quickly. So I have already done our balloons, and all I did was I just got some water balloons. My kids had a lot of fun blowing these up, but all I did is I had to fill it up first all the way and then kind of let the air out slowly, because if I just filled it up a little bit, then it wasn't perfectly round. So I have all different sizes in here, so I thought we would do a whole bunch just to kind of see what's going to work on your cake. So go ahead and choose a balloon. Okay, probably not going to use all of these, but I thought it would be fun to make several. Okay. First thing we need to do is we need to cover these with the brush with vegetable shortening. So you're just going to take the brush and you're just going to kind of hold it by the knot like she's doing and just kind of lather that everywhere. And once you do that, you can use your fingers to kind of completely make it go over the balloon. Just don't cover the actual knot of the balloon. Several out here for us. Might want to put a look, make sure it's all over. And so you just want a very thin residue. So that looks good. So go ahead and put that on the paper towel there. Go ahead and do some more, and I'll take a paper towel and kind of wipe off any extra, make sure that it's everywhere. Just kind of want it to be a little bit greasy. That one's good. Sound good? If too much shortening is left on the balloon, the gelatin won't stay to it.
Not round. Just like this. Yes, this works.
I think it's easier just to use your hands actually than try to do the... That's right.
Yeah.
It's a messy job, right? Alright. Since I've never made this before, I am following my recipes. Alright. It says we're going to use our microwave safe bowls. And in each bowl, we're going to put the gelatin, the food color, the luster dust, and cold water. And now it says it will become thick almost immediately, but you're going to need to let the gelatin stand for 5 minutes. Now it says 2 tablespoons of the powdered gelatin go in each color. So all I had were packets. So it takes 3 packets for 2 tablespoons. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have you put the gelatin, one of them's already open here, in each bowl. So then we need to add the food coloring. And it says 1 to 2 drops of liquid food coloring. Like I said, she's chose kind of a turquoise, a purple, and a pink. So we're just going to kind of squeeze a little bit.
How many a little bit? 2 drops?
Maybe like that. Just put a little bit in there. Oh, wow, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Just a little bit.
Okay, and then of the luster dust, it says about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. Now we only need about 1/8 of a teaspoon of this. All I have is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we're just gonna kind of have this. This just kind of makes it really, yeah, cool looking. So I'll put about that much in there. Do that in each. Okay, and then we are going to add the cold water. Okay, so we're going to whisk together, this is a small one,
dry ingredients.
And it said 4 tablespoons of cold water. Okay, so I'm going to add your tablespoons here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and quickly whisk that together. And it said it will become thick almost immediately. And it did. Ooh, look at that pretty color. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the middle one. So if you want to grab another whisk.
Ooh, that like exploded.
Okay, whisk that one together. Last color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it says we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes. Okay, we are back, and we have waited 5 minutes. We have put this one in the microwave. We're supposed to heat it for 10 seconds or until everything's melted. It took about 15 seconds. So I just kind of wanted to show the consistency is kind of runny, like that. So Abby is my microwave girl. So there's the purple. That one's really round. The directions say you want to get it lukewarm before you start adding it to your balloons. So we're just going to kind of press that. And I will warn you, this does not smell good whatsoever. I'm wondering, Abby, if we need to heat this one up just a little bit longer because it has a bigger area. Okay, while she is heating those, let's see. It feels nice. So we're going to kind of do, and underneath my wire rack I put parchment paper, or you could just put anything because you're supposed to put it in here to dry. So,
Yes.
Oh yeah, the pink looks good. So we are going to try to dip one of our balloons. You dip it, you do not want to get the knot area. So I dipped it. I'm going to kind of let the excess run off. And then you're going to put the knot, the tricky part here, through. Grab that. Can you get it? Trying to get it down through there. Got it? So, we'll see how that goes. It's a very messy, messy job. That's what the directions did say. Okay. We're going to try
I've hit
another
it for
one.
30 seconds now, like, so
Okay.
overall this one.
About 30 seconds seems to be working good.
For the bigger bowls.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. And you can do multiple coats on these. If you want it a little bit darker, you just have to let it dry for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can dip it again. And then to get fully dry, you want to wait about 24 hours. You're welcome. All right, so this is the tricky part, is trying to get it without
Getting it
completely
everywhere.
ruining the balloon. Got it?
I bet a couple ones to make the breeze. There we go.
I'm not quite for sure. Okay, so I've reheated them because they got really
sticky.
really sticky. I mean, the tricky part is actually getting the balloon through the little holes without actually touching the whole balloon. It was suggested too, if you don't have a whole lot of circle bowls like these, maybe coffee mugs might work well too. That is always a suggestion.
Always. Why not?
Okay, so we're going to let those cool and then we'll see what happens.